Hello there everybody, Nico the Shrek here with Shrekview number 5. Today I'm reviewing for you Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, the Game Boy Advance Red version, the Red Rescue Team. There was another version for the DS, the blue version, but we're not getting into that today. There are some very minor differences, but those you can know at a later time. I just wanted to start right off the bat with the fact that this game is very much not your traditional Pokemon game, and I think that is why over time it's been so undersold, and I seriously don't know why. When I first played this as a kid, I was always so excited, and I played it through and through multiple times, and I'm playing it again for the Shrekview, and then I'm going to continue playing it to finish it up again, just to remind myself of how good this game was. So, the plot goes a little bit like, you as a person start out in this like interview type thing where you state a couple questions about your personality. It gives you certain scenarios and like what would you do sort of thing. And then from that, it gives you a Pokemon to start as, like who you are. And then it lets you pick a partner secondarily. And that partner, I believe, remains with you through the game. And you guys develop what is called the Rescue Team. And it's obvious why, but from what I can say about the game itself, being that this is a Shrekview, and I do need to analyze it for you guys. The controls, very, very simple to pick up, movement is easy, combat is easy, and the system in which it puts you in, it's like a blend between your traditional Pokemon game and what is today called Pokemon Rumble. Pokemon Rumble and Pokemon Rumble World. Both for the DS. And I believe they made a version for the Wii. Those games are fairly trash. But this game is actually pretty good. This game is like a blend with your traditional and Rumble. And because it's like a semi-turn-based movement thing, but it's like in real action. It's not like you're seeing it turn by turn, literally, but it goes by like some sort of movement system. I'm not as sure what exactly they call it. Somebody can leave a comment or something below and shout that out. But it takes like a blend of turn-based and real-time action. I appreciated that very much because it was a very quality system and it allowed for great strategy. Because you really had to think about what you were doing, as you do heal and stuff over time, but you don't heal indefinitely even during combat. So, you had to be careful with what you were doing. You had to manipulate and maneuver through these dungeons and stuff very carefully, and I appreciated everything that was this game. I would definitely recommend anyone play it, for sure. Graphics, amazing for the time. I really appreciated the kind of semi-3D system that they had going on, as you were able to take different angles, not just up, down, left, and right, but you could take angular approaches to things, and that kind of added a depth of dimension, which I appreciated, really, truly, I did. So, the music, it was very immersive, very enveloping. It had me going on like this nostalgic kick, because it very much feels like a Pokemon soundtrack, but in a very fresh and new way. I loved every second of it, and I would recommend, even if you just wanted to listen to the soundtrack, you go ahead and do that. But either way, my Shrekview in all is going to be a 5 out of 5. This game was a great game, and I really want everyone to go and play it. It's on the cheap, because it's not a traditional Pokemon game. You can find it anywhere for almost any price, for the DS or for the Game Boy Advance if you have one. And if you have a computer and neither of those, then go ahead and download a ROM and emulator and go ahead and play it. I seriously think it is worth that amount of time, because it's not hard to get into, and it's not hard to drop down if you have to go do something or something. It doesn't demand all of your time. It doesn't demand that you do everything right there and then. You could do everything one dungeon at a time, really, if you wanted to. So that's another thing I appreciated about this game, is the playability and replayability. So, definite 5 out of 5. I recommend anyone go and pick it up as soon as you can. And Ladies and gentlemen, that has been Shrekview number 5, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team. I appreciate all of the support that all of you have been giving me so far, and I thank you all for watching my video. Be sure to like and subscribe. There's plenty more of this to come, as well as other things. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.